To whoever said money does not grow on trees, it's already been 2 hours since I called the RAC, and it's saying it's going to be another 2 hours now. Like I said, I know there's worse places to break down. Full tank done. If we go to Cornwall. This trip to Cornwall could not have started off in any better way. We've got some beautiful weather. Now, looking at the map, you could tell just how long of a distance this was going to be, but it was one that this car was eating up. These miles were effortless. With the cruise control set, we were able to glide along the motorway and get through to some of the most beautiful motorway views I have ever seen, with the sun beaming down and really setting off a nice ambience for us. So far we're pretty much halfway over to Cornwall, and I have to say this car has honestly been amazing. At the moment we've averaged 29.4 miles per gallon, but that is including a little bit of driving around in Birmingham as well as, like, you know, leaving Liverpool. But yeah, it's like we've used a quarter of a tank, and I've done, let's see, 125 miles, which I think is amazing. It's definitely something that has encouraged me a little bit more to look at doing a big Euro trip, and a couple of challenges to see how many miles we can get out of a full tank. But at the moment it's saying we should get to Cornwall for around 5 o'clock. It's already 3, we've got 2 hours left, but I'm not feeling tired at all. Mrs., are you feeling tired?
Nope.
So I have to give a lot of credit to BMW, because this is like a beautiful balance between comfort, performance, and, you know, to make such a long distance trip feel so comfortable is a bit of a skill. This is pretty nice. It basically comes up every so often now. I think it's after 2 or 3 hours worth of driving to tell you if you want to take a break, which, you know, I don't, but it's nice that the car's reminding me of that. The amount of times it felt like we're just driving into the skies is just unbelievable. The hills here are just amazing, and this car is just eating up the miles. We're literally almost there. We've got 25 miles left, and yeah, amazing. Cornwall, beautiful. Probably from the little bit that we've seen of it. Or are we still in Devon? Are we still in Devon?
I don't think so.
Okay. Right, well, wherever we are, this is amazing.
You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh, oh,
Look at that view. The car did over 30 miles per gallon with a boot full of stuff. I mean, a lot of clothes and stuff are in here, and a lot of camera gear, and, well, actually you had a parcel arrive. Okay, but yeah, right, time to get all of this into the car and go and explore. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Wow, look. this hotel is in a beautiful location as well. I'm probably going to end up using the word beautiful a lot right now, but I don't care. That's the only way to really describe it. It goes right up to the end of the road, so you don't really have much else going on apart from basically having your own space. Gonna be going over there later. Oh snap! Oh, it's so cold. And as we started to really settle ourselves in, we got checked into the hotel room and stuff, settled in a little bit there, enjoyed the views of being around this beach. And later on in the night we went out for a nice little late night drive, because it's just something that I like to do to help understand exactly where we are, drive around the area and just explore a little bit. Yeah, beautiful place, but can't see anything anywhere. We should just come over to this cool building thing as well. But it is so dark outside, it's unreal. So we called it a night, and then we had a little bit of turn of events coming up for day 2. The weather is a little cloudy today. We've had some rain, but jeez. Oh, hello. Who's this? Forget about you. Yes. Maguire's has worked out brilliant. McLaren's not doing too bad with it. 625, and there's a Porsche over there as well. But yeah, look at that, everyone. Even on a cloudy day, this place is amazing. The UK honestly has some beautiful places that we just don't travel enough to. Here we are, made it to the Japanese gardens, so time to go in and have a look around. That is a frog. That is a frog. That is so cool. But yeah,
I've never seen that before.
I have to say my hay fever's going pretty crazy right now, but this is honestly stunning. So many of you might know that I've obviously got a massive love for Japan. This is actually probably one of the best Japanese gardens I have been to. To whoever said money does not grow on trees, what is this? Look. This is not right. This is not fair. It does grow on trees. Just looks amazing. But yeah, Insta360 in a space like this means you can capture so much. I'm really impressed with how good the Insta360 performed. I do wish I had the settings a little bit different. Accidentally, I was filming in 1080p, not in 4K. So the quality throughout this video is going to be a little bit worse than it could have achieved, but still super impressive. And just look at how it looks with these interior shots and exterior shots. Right, we're heading back to Newquay to get some amazing scones with that beautiful Cornish clotted cream. This ended up being a funny one, so we've ended up being in the power corner now. I just gotta say that one of the reasons why I picked the M5 was for moments like this, where you can in essence drive the M5 so far away in genuinely very good comfort, with the cruise control that this car's got and all the other bits and pieces. It's amazing that it just eats up the motor miles. The engine just feels comfortable at any speed, and you actually get relatively great fuel economy, as you guys saw earlier on. But the thing when you live in the UK is you can never predict the weather, and that is something that you can see right now. The weather's not great, but even on this road here, I have so much confidence in this car. I know exactly where it wants to be. The size of the car is actually pretty decent. Even though it's quite a big car in general, it doesn't feel excessively big at all at this moment in time. Even some of the other tighter roads, yes, it is a little bit tight, but I think you'll feel tight on those roads even in an M3 or an M4. Whereas unlike the new generation M3 and M4s, the older ones were all rear wheel drive, and you just wouldn't have the same confidence as you have in this. I've seen quite a few of the M4s around, F82 M4s, and yeah, I'm just like, I know I've got so much more confidence than they will. In the summertime, yeah, they'll be in great position, but right now I'm the one in the happy spot. This car is just such a good balance between a great daily driver, huge amount of boot space. You know, you got so much space in the back seats. I didn't even need to tap into them. Been able to put all of our luggage in, and yeah, we're able to drive around, proper comfortable seats, and just relax. Trying to do something with this car, which is go travel around the UK, see some of these amazing places, be able to enjoy them all, and yeah, be able to just show you guys a different side of the UK that probably doesn't get shown a huge amount. You know, as car guys, we think of the main places as Germany or other parts of Europe like Swiss Alps and those kind of things, but we've got some amazing roads in the UK, and you know, that's what I kind of want to show around as well. And I'm off to the Eden Project now. We'll have a look around there, see what it's all about, and then we'll pick up from there, guys. So yeah, let's carry on driving. It feels more like we're in Jurassic Park for a moment. When you first walk in here, this is cool. This literally feels like Jurassic Park. walking as fast as we can, because even though they close at 6, the last entrance is at 4:30 and it's currently 4:20. So I want to make sure we get in. If this does not look like I'm in another place, any one of us from Birmingham, we would not expect to see anything like this in the UK. Gosh, can you imagine seeing this place on a nice hot day? Definitely getting the steps in today, that's for sure. How does it get as cool as this anywhere else? That is, wow. That's how tiny it actually is. I have to say, this place is honestly so beautiful, and I wish I managed to get more footage, but honestly you just won't be able to capture just how stunning of a place this is without visiting it yourself. So this is one of those places for anyone in the UK. I would highly recommend you make the trip down to see it. It actually is. This is a spot that all I can say is it's so beautiful, and I still can't believe that this is in the UK. This place is honestly so beautiful. We're here on a very gloomy, rainy day. It's still warm, but it is very gloomy and everything, so this must feel like a whole nother place when it's sunny, honestly. Well, let's inspire some road trips, guys. It's important to travel around. I'm so happy to see the M5. Okay, the walk back to the car park is hard work. So
my toe.
Oh bless. Right, so I would recommend, if you come here, park in
Orange.
No, not Orange.
Oh,
park
Apple.
in Apple.
Yeah.
Apple is basically the closest.
But Orange isn't too far.
Orange isn't too far, but Apple is the closest. Today we don't really have a huge amount planned, so it is one of those where we can do these things and not really stress too much about it. Pretty much in Fawi right now. Wow. Did I go the wrong way?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did slightly. Let's put on the cameras.
Ready.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like Amalfi Coast but UK.
Guys, I actually hope you guys are seeing this. I might jump out and take a picture here. Guys, look at that. Imagine this on a sunny day. It took half a tank to get here. Half a tank in an M5 to get here from Birmingham. And then there's the car. I've got some dirty bird poo all over it, but I'll be honest though, the only awkward thing about here is you have no idea where you're going. But otherwise, this is pretty awesome. This is basically the start of a pretty stressful moment. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys, but you'll understand.
Where?
In front of us?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
The house is Bishop House. Each house has got their name on there. Ty the house.
I've got the camera on. Don't want to be... Okay, this is pretty insane.
Why do I feel like we're not loud?
Even the system says road is too steep for parking assist. I've got it on just for the camera and stuff, but this road is tight.
Closed?
Yeah, everywhere is closed actually. Frick.
We're not getting through there. Telling you now.
We are.
We're not.
We are.
We're not.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Ooh.
Close your mirrors. Side mirrors.
No, it's okay. I'm using them to help me. Can you just tell me if the side mirror gets too close, yeah?
Is that the fastest part of the car?
Yeah. Okay, legit, I have no idea how we're getting around right now. I have no idea where the hell we are.
Mad Fawi indeed. You can edit those out.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you. Did you see that guy's face? He was not happy.
He was not happy at all.
Close my eyes.
But then why? It's not my fault. The town didn't even put up a sign to say, don't come here. We're really bad for you if you want to drive here. We don't want people with cars.
Can you say more?
See, like some of these places have like massive little steps in front of their house as well. Oh, please get us out. Please get us out. Please say this is out. Okay, whatever you do, do not drive into Fawi city centre. It's down the outskirts, that's fine. Holy
oh my
moly.
God. Don't go
That
too
is
close.
stunning.
Come on. What are you doing?
That was not intentional. That was not intentional. I did not mean to rev it then. We've made it out of the madness. That was the most disgusting route to have to drive. This is the reason why I need to get the car washed now. That is disgusting. I'm not cleaning that with a microfiber towel and anything else. Ugh. I will leave a postcode for this parking lot and I will definitely tell you, do not drive through the city centre to get here. There's another side road that you can go through, the bit more wider roads that you can get here too. So do that if you ever come. Kid you not, guys, driving to this point was extremely stressful, but look at where we've ended up. Whee! We've just parked just over there. Look at that. The boat is ready to just drop in and they are off. We only stayed for a little bit, so it's time to head back now, I think. Yeah, let's go and relax. Because BMW recommends Shell V-Power, I am that much lighter in the pocket now. Time to head back to Newquay. But honestly, can you get upset and bored looking at that? One thing I just wanted to say to everyone is, when you're in traffic like this, the cruise control on this car is amazing. Right now, I've got the lane assist on as well as the adaptive cruise control. So it's slowing me down from the cars in front, so we're keeping to the same speed. I've got the distance set on the second bar, so that way I have a little bit more space from them, which is a little bit nicer, especially on roads like this. But literally I can, let's see, will it turn? Look at that, it's turning itself. The car's just told me to put my hand back on the steering wheel. Again, just another way that this car just makes life so much easier. I haven't even touched the pedal yet that entire time. Probably going to now. But yeah, roundabouts is one where I don't fully feel comfortable with it. But hey, nope, the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control is working great there. Just so impressive. So impressive. We were both craving some food this day and we found this halal restaurant which was absolutely delicious. But this was the calm before the storm because we did not know what was going to happen to us today. And let's start the beautiful morning. So this is one of the reasons why I love the M5's little features is I have confidence in the 360 camera to notify me if I get close to anything. I'm back to probably at the front. No. Wow, okay. I have been all clear to get out. Geez, that was the best time to get out, period. Whew. That's the only downside to this car park is it's not as easy to park and then get back out. So everyone, we're actually going around to quite a few new places today. Originally this was supposed to be yesterday, but with the rain and stuff, I thought let's switch it around, let's do the things that we're going to do today, yesterday, blah blah blah. But it's going to be a lot of driving and most of it is going to be just on country roads. So yeah, it should be interesting. The scenes that we might be able to see today should be pretty breathtaking. You know, driving around here, I'm actually quite surprised that they did Forza only in Scotland because this is quite a very... Oh, there's someone with an M2 here. That was nice. This is very, very scenic of a place and it reminds me a lot of like Forza 1 and 2 Horizon, that is. Like the one in, I think it was in Australia. That one was really nice. And yeah, these parts are not going to be fun if you have a supercar with something a lot wider than an M5. Yes, normal road, normal civilization. Right, okay, let's go to St. Ives now, which is our next destination. This is what I mean about how I love this cruise control. I've literally not got my foot on the accelerator pedal or anything, and the car is just gonna follow everything that's in front of me, make sure that I am sticking to the speed, and that's about it. It's nice and relaxed. Perfect. So as we drive into St. Ives, we realise that we've made another mistake. We've driven into another one of those towns that are extremely tight to drive around. But this time it's worse because there's lots of people. So literally I've had the worst thing happen. Tire pressure lights come on. Got a screw into the front driver's tire, which is unavoidable. I don't even know how or when it could have happened, but yeah, it's stressful. It's stressful being in a place like this where you have to do all these tight turns, and now you know that you've got a flat tire which is obviously going through a leak. Borderline lost for words and very stressed out. I think that's the only way to put it, just very stressed out. Need to sort that out now because there's not really much of a trip without having a tire. and then we can kind of try going about enjoying the rest of our day. Not the best thing you want to do to the tyre, but at least we've found parking. I know there's worse places to break down, but this sucks. This absolutely sucks. I had a feeling this was being called for all day, because as soon as we left the hotel, thought I had a flat tire from the noises, the sound from the tire, but that was just a stone sticking to it. Then another point, I remember driving and I was just like, ooh, this is tight. I've had some more dirt on the tires. Yeah, not fun. It's already been 2 hours since I called the RAC, and it's saying it's going to be another 2 hours now. Like I said, I know there's worse places to break down, but I had so much more planned for today, and it's really thrown a spanner in the works. But I guess these are the things that can happen when you're on a road trip. This could have happened anywhere. It could have been in a taxi in another country. So yeah, not so great, but one thing at a time. This is such a stunning view, but the drop to walk down, I just had to walk back up. I had to grab some stuff from the car. You're probably doing, well, look, just over there, literally just over there is where I'm going. This car park is absolutely huge. There's probably space for 1,000 cars plus coaches, but this is a serious drop. Here you can see on Google Maps, it says it's 180 feet of a difference between where the shops are and where the car park is, and this trek is not fun. I will tell you guys that for sure. Doing it twice, actually no, I did it 3 times. It is definitely not easy to do, but it is well worth it if you're gonna just go down there once and you're gonna leave the car parked there. Now St. Ives is actually beautiful, and the food is amazing there as well, and the ice cream was fantastic up until a seagull decided to come flying past my back and grab it out of my hand. I was genuinely upset. So luckily the BMW comes with one of these, and I'm just filling it up, and we're going to try and go to the local tyre place, because more than likely that's going to be the place the RAC take us to, and there's no one local that will be open by the time they get to us. This is the only fix. If anyone ever does end up in a problem, MJB tires, that's where I'm at right now. Hopefully they should be able to fix up the tire. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, that's the one.
Scissors on, you're alright.
Oh.
You doing, my friend?
Thank you for the souvenir. Not what I wanted from this trip.
Expensive souvenir.
Yeah. It does not feel fun to watch.
That's what we're going to put in.
Nice little...
That's what goes in. It gets a bit noisy, it's alright.
Hey, it's alright. So this is basically the main part getting plugged in now. Nice. So it's a plug from the inside, which I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen before. I guess that's nice. Hey, the more the merrier. Right now it's a good time to actually check the brakes out. But guys, I actually have a torque wrench and doing it to torque spec. Every car guy knows the amount of garages that would just torque up the wheel nuts to any random spec. This is very good attention to detail. So after that we headed back to St. Ives, and I do want to give credit to these guys again, because this tyre has not given me any problems since, and that was a good few months ago. So brilliant repair, thank you again. The houses here are absolutely beautiful, and that is literally the sea just there. So we ended up coming out for a late night drive on the way back to our hotel. And that is St. Ives, and we're currently in, I can't remember what the name of the beach is. Towans Beach, but yeah, it's a pretty cool
Quite
spot.
dark, so you can't see, but you can see.
Yeah, it's very dark and very windy right now, so
Wow, look at the sky.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna head back to our hotel, relax tonight, then we'll see how things go tomorrow. Last night in the hotel room, and just listen to the waves. I don't know if it's going to zoom into or focus on it at all, but. And our last morning with this view. So this is the hotel that we stayed at, Fistral Beach. I will definitely be coming back here to stay with Mrs. and maybe one day with our kids and stuff as a family trip. Actually, it's an adult only hotel, so can't do this hotel with the kids, but yeah, it's a beautiful place, honestly, and the fact that it's just such an easy drive away, you don't have to do much planning apart from booking the hotel. So right, we had to come back over to Pauline's. When we were here the other day, the scones were just too good to leave without having it again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're having squash, but yeah,
It's a bit warm, boys.
that's alright, I can live. Yeah, scones, clotted cream, the jam, too good, we couldn't leave.
And this place has been existing since 1971.
Which is actually like nice, and the fact that they've kept a very rustic feeling and everything.
With the
It's
fans, the pictures, the seating.
everything is just like kind of period correct. If you have a look around, even the way they've done the picture frames and stuff, even though everything is quite traditional here, everything's in really good condition, which is nice. It doesn't feel worn out or anything like that, so that's important if you're gonna have an old school rustic feel. Before we leave Fistral, I had to come to this spot because we've driven past it a few times. Such a nice little spot. So on this day, the plan was to hit a lot of different beaches along the coast of Cornwall, and yeah, we started off with one of the biggest beaches that we could find, and this was a pretty nice little adventure. That's cool. Why is that guy going so far out? Oh, right at the far end. It's a proper surf shop.
Watch this Asda. Watch this Asda. Bam. I want the Asda.
That's actually so nice. Off back to St. Ives for a little bit. Get some Cornish ice cream. Yeah, some ice cream. You know, every time I actually come here, oh, that water just looks so good. Don't think there is any parking, man.
Oh wait, the van's missing one.
Nah, there's another car going there. First GTR over here.
No, it's not me.
Second GTR, actually, that's true. First residential GTR. Currently leaving St. Ives, and that's the route. Look at it there, man, that looks so cool. And yeah, we're off to see this lighthouse, then to Land's End, Whoa, that sounded a lot louder because I went over the thing with the window open. We were probably a little bit paranoid after everything that happened with the tyre to hear noises like that. Does not sound fun. Hopefully we'll see some nice views on the way there. It really was not long from when we started to see some breathtaking views. And I mean, these views, the camera just does not do it any justice whatsoever. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh.
So high.
Wow. Wow, you wouldn't believe it unless you saw it yourself. That is, look at the road. That's the route that we're going on. Right, time to jump back in the car and head off to the next proper destination point. Actually like unreal, fully unbelievable.
Oh.
This is seriously so unbelievable. Honestly, some of the places we've been able to come so far has just been unbelievable. The road to get here, the views you could see, did not expect it to be this nice. We got the time trial stages happening right now.
Oh.
Next special stage is overtaking all of these little cars. I'm joking. Although there is literally 3 little cars.
Yes.
All 3 of them are lined up together, waiting for me to just overtake them in one smooth swoosh.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. We are here at the Land's End. It's actually a pretty nice road to get to. Welcome to Land's End. Yep, there you go. One way. Oh, so it's a one-way system here. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's very bright. I had no idea Land's End is like this. It's actually a pretty nice little spot. Yeah, it's very much like a theme park. I thought it was just a hotel towards the end, but guess it's not. If you used to love that show. This is sick. So here at Land's End, and this is kind of one of the main points I wanted to visit because I'd love to do some challenges driving from here and going all kinds of places in the UK or maybe even to Europe. But yeah, hopefully it's not too windy right now, but this is honestly such a nice place to get to. I am blown away. This is actually pretty cool. It tells you the mileage to each major city from Land's End. They've actually got this little miniature village here as well, which is so cute. Wow. So everyone, I think one thing I will say is that Cornwall definitely needs better is reception, because once you go to a place like this, you basically are stuck unless you've been lucky enough like me, who's somehow randomly saved all the addresses beforehand. Then you could just about put it into the sat nav on your car. Otherwise, yeah, it's becomes pretty bleak. Another thing as well that I want to say is I know this originally started off as a video to talk about why the M5 is such an amazing Grand Tourer, but it's kind of turned into a video about how beautiful Cornwall is as well, which is pretty interesting. Right, oh, this lady's a little bit of a G. Respect to her. This was supposed to be about the M5 more so than anything, but now that it's become about Cornwall as well, I'm not even upset about it, because genuinely I think anyone with a car that wants to enjoy it, you really need to visit Cornwall. The roads here, the scenery, the views, like look at the view that I'm getting right now. It is breathtaking, and me and my wife, we've both thoroughly enjoyed being here. This car's been amazing. The only thing I feel like I wish wasn't as much of an issue was the tyres. Being Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, they're quite sticky. So what ends up happening is, as you're driving around, if you're driving on a road with loads of stones, you end up having the stones caught up into the tyre, and then as you're driving, you end up hearing loads of them just being flinged off the car. But whoa, okay, and then there's random fox just on the road.
Aww.
That's crazy. I actually can't believe that this is what it's like here. They definitely should have had one of those mirror things to tell you. Oh, wow. This car, the grip you get coming out of corners, it shrinks it to a point where this is just so exhilarating. There's not been one point in this entire trip that I've thought the car's too slow or the handling's not good enough. There's a few points where I thought the car's a little bit too big, but if you drive any car that you care about, I feel like you're gonna feel like that in every single one of those points. I haven't even thought, oh, this car's not as comfortable as I wish it was. I think everything has felt amazing. The car, like it's because it's in black as well, and being a 5 Series, it blends in quite nicely with the other cars around, whilst still, when people know it's an M5, they can acknowledge it. But for most of other people, it's just a 5 Series, so you kind of don't get treated in a weird way unless you start leaving it in Sports Plus mode and valves are open on the exhaust and everything. These roads, I wish they were one way, genuinely. I feel like they could actually do something like that around here, but I don't think they've got the tourism for it just yet. Look at how cool that looks. This right here is basically the side part to Monac Theatre. Now, we've not been able to go into Monac Theatre just now, but this is like, I think it's Pens. What? How do you pronounce it?
Penzance.
Look at this, everyone. I need to be careful sliding down here because, well, shouldn't say sliding, walking down here. The last thing I want to do is fall over and hurt myself. Jeez, this is actually the best. This is actually the best place we've been to yet. We're not going any further down because we are not dressed appropriately to walk down there. Right, we've just finished eating at this place. That was the best food we've eaten the entire time in Cornwall. It's a little shop. Amazing. From this point. It's a pretty nice spot. So everyone, this is basically the last destination in Cornwall on this trip. From here on, I am basically going to be heading back up to Birmingham. We're just going to fill up some fuel, and then I'm going to look at calculating exactly how much fuel we've used and exactly what trips we've done, and kind of just overviewing the entire trip. The car has been amazing. This is a beautiful place to have the last moment in Cornwall filmed with you guys. So yeah, I hope I've been able to show you guys a lot of the beautiful things in Cornwall, and also one of the best things about driving around here and having a car like the M5 for all of this. By all means, you don't have to have an M5 to be able to enjoy being here, but it has been special. And yeah, this is something I will never forget. Let's just let's go from here, fill up some fuel, drive back to Birmingham, and then we'll catch up. And it is fill up time. Ooh, I said it was gonna be 65 quid and it was 61. All right, driving back. It's cost me that much. Nice. There we go, 794.2 miles from Birmingham. Back up, ooh, 22111. Nice. Apparently 445 miles to a tank if I drove it like I did on the motorway. And that is the information from the main screen. Average speed of 36, fuel consumption, just that. Time to reset. So after driving 794.2 miles, averaging a total of 24.5 miles per gallon, if we put it down as £1.57.9 as the average price that I've paid for fuel per litre, it comes up to a grand total of £232.69, which, considering the roads that I drove on, the way that I drove, and obviously a lot of motorway miles as well, that is actually pretty good in my opinion. 24.5 miles per gallon on a car like this with over 600 brake horsepower, 4.4 litres, twin turbo. Wow, this is not something I would have thought to see from a 600 brake horsepower, big heavy saloon, being able to be driven up and down the country. And I will say the motorway around Cornwall is not flat. It is a lot of uphills and downhills, so that definitely does affect the miles per gallon. What an amazing car. This is honestly one of the most perfect all-round cars I have ever experienced living with. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have all enjoyed this video. I cannot say enough about this BMW M5 completely making all of this as good as it was. Genuinely, I love this car. I really do hope this is something that you could potentially look at planning into your future for a nice little road trip, because this is genuinely one of the best things that I have done in a very long time. Considering it was in the UK, I can't wait to do something like this again.